just out for another stroll, and we're up at Lostock this morning. When we're down here, and hopefully we'll be able to get through, and a road that you used to be able to get through years ago, but it's a long time since I've been down here, you know. I have to say the sky's brightening up a little bit and looking a bit better. Well, I might not be able to go that far looking at the signs. Let's have a look. I'm sure you used to be able to walk down there, you know. No doubt there's all sorts of health and safety rules now and what have you. Not looking good. This is a gate to the side. Oh, it's unlocked. Oh, that's the way around outside. Nothing to say not to, so I think we're alright. That's the back of Denton Drive industrial estate. Got its name from Major Denton that used to own Parkses. It's like some sort of machine. I think they do machine repairs here. It's like he's come off back of this truck. At one time of day you could drive down there. I've driven over here many times. Don't know what that is in that tree there. It's like sheeting or something. No, it's a jib off a crane for a minute. It looks overgrown now. It was like a little lane, you know, because quite a few people used to use it just nip across from Wincham and what have you. Nice nip through like Marbury used to be. But since they've made it a park, it's all been closed off. Understandable, but it could have been kept going, you know. Like somebody used to have an allotment there, but it doesn't look well worked, but it's the wrong time of year, I suppose. Gates unlocked and what have you. That's a low slung tree, isn't it? Here's our steam pipes that come from Wellington. How does he get away putting that crap up? I know for most part it's hidden and on their land, so not much we could say, but there it does rise up. It used to be a bit of an eyesore, but like down by Asda they've covered it up, haven't they, and the steam house and what have you. And that looks well used down there. I don't know where that goes. To the left here. Oh, must be something down there off its servicing pipe. That's where it goes the other way. But we're not panning too fast here. And down here, used to come up here, can't believe it. Man, it was a long time ago. Just drive up here. Have to watch it don't go on my backside, it's a bit slippy. I don't want to cause a minor earthquake. I can imagine all seismometers going off when my bum hits floor. They'll have services out and everything. 8.2 on the Richter scale reported at Lostock. So it's not so bad in the middle, you can still see stones. As long as you're careful, treat everything with due respect. It's proper, what's his name, David Bellamy. Probably not. You know, when there's just nature stuff. David Bell, whoever got that one from. David Attenborough. That's the fella. I'm doing a bit of that this morning. Here we come down to the river, which many will know. Well, I say many. Dowdens, few Dowdens will know that used to serve the still part of EOS, footbridge only, no vehicle. Got a nice sandy beach there. Plenty of fallen trees. I think even the African Queen would have a job navigate up here, wouldn't it? Look at this lot. I have been across a tree years ago when I was out walking. Took a shortcut across, you know. And I remember it used to go down here and then hang a left towards where the mill was. I can't try and remember what car I was in. It probably was something like a Ford Anglia or something like that. First car I had was a Ford Anglia, but the Mark 1, the round one, say it looked very much like the Prefect. To make sure I get my bearings right here. I don't think that's it. It could be though, because you know the way things overgrow, that could be the path, but I know there was a shortcut that people used to take, so we'll carry on and follow this main thoroughfare. I'm keeping my eye open for tigers and what have you, and headhunters and things like that. Yes. One of them noises, you know, of them. I think the monkeys always thought it was birds that done. The monkey sound effects aren't too good. Here we are, it's a bridge, is it? Yes. Oh, let's reposition the camera. Not quite as handy as holding as the big one, unless I'm just got to support it at the bottom. Right, there's bridge. Have a look through the screen. Of course it was all done, wasn't for the public really, I don't think, even in them days, but you know, it was open and people used to use it. It's like another ICI pumping thing over there for steam. That's where it goes across Manchester Road. I suppose it's a popular dog walking place when it's a bit drier. Got a bit of a paddling pool here to get over. Got my walking boots on. I'll have to put a bit more polish on them. I did them not long back, but use that brusher stuff, you know, proper. They're not brushes, they're German ones, but the brushes went crap. I bought a brand new pair and they cut my feet up something terrible. They made it somewhere over, I don't know, La La Land now, and the quality's just gone right down, so I've got these on. They're very comfortable. Hardly, I don't think there was any breaking in of them really. Put them on and go. I did have to swap them out because the heel support went on one of them. I got them at that place at down a not Bridgemere, similar sounding place. We can go up there. Now I don't know whether that's the chosen route now, but we'll carry on a little bit, see how far we can go. And we're coming on towards where the mill was now. Of course, took its power from this stream. It must have been flowing a bit. Sorry if that went in front at lens. Must have been flowing a bit faster then, because I don't think it'd turn a wheeler today unless he had a bund, you know, pond, mill pond as it was. I think the mill's up on to my right, but it's on a private field, I think. Unless I can see it if I went up that path, I'm not sure. But this is where we used to come with the road. Pretty sure it is. Ah, you see there, that fencing, just about see it, it's at left of that post, a bit further down. I think there's a hole there that was part of the mill. But everybody's going, well, I used to play around there. There was a snapper whipper, or even a whippersnapper. A whippersnapper, for those in America, is a youngster. Ah, there we are. We're on the right road. We've got a bit more down here. I don't know what we'll see, but I'll lift it up anyway. Aye, some brickwork there I can just see coming into view. Aye, you can see them from Google Earth. That must have been for saving water or whatever. Some old, and then beehives. They look like beehives that had been abandoned. Not sure, I can only see a bit of them, but they look like beehives anyway. At least there's no noisy traffic down here, you know. There's our steam pipes again over yonder. I hope we're on Reet Road, I'm pretty sure we are, but I'm not sure whether you can get up to Chapel Lane. It should bear right. After a while we may have to backtrack and go up them stairs. Looks like we're going right a bit now. ICI pipes. Where we've come through. Down in that rainforest. I think the factories are pretty well over here now, aren't they? Just to the right, if you look on the map and Google Earth thing. Yep, got a bit of a gradient coming up. I put my scramble tyres on. Hard to believe I used to drive. But I suppose over what, 50 odd years it would change, wouldn't it? Nothing stays the same. Drop a gear, come into climbing mode. Short steps. Slowly catch your monkey. If you can imagine, this is a nice single track lane. Put the scene in your mind's eye, how it used to be. Some cobblestones laid there. Something I noticed on that video yesterday, the cobblestones there up by the church look like the original ones. Oh. There we go. And I think the mill was just the other side of that fence. I'll lift it up, I can't see what I'm looking at, but it might help. I think there's a few pictures of the mill, aren't they? We'll see if we can dig them out and add them into this video. I'm on a New Year's diet. Well, it's not a diet, a change of life style. Yeah, look at Upmuck. I was downtown for a minute. I could see turnstile ahead. You can go further to the right there. Used to be some classic cars or something, if I remember rightly. Somewhere there. Well, there's Whitton's ground, of course. Oh, what passes for Whitton's ground these days? I think it's all empty to the left. Used to be a couple of dwellings, I think. And I turn left a bit down, there's a proper lane which serves the farmer and these two houses. If they're still there and still occupied, you should imagine there would be. Just have a look back. Give you a full vista of where we come from. Down yonder. I wonder if this is another path that Darren doesn't know about. Might be passable in summer. That ground's a bit harder on push bike, on mountain bike anyway, not normal push bike. Ah, this is where I thought the classic cars were here. On left hand side. Like somebody's up with motorbikes, they come up here with motorbikes, I think. Don't click every trip. Ah, by heck, this has gone downhill since it was last year. There used to be a few classic cars and such like knocking about. No doubt we'll see some 2 up, 2 down shortly. Alright, isn't it? I could fly off there. Bound to upset, so probably upset these people in these houses. Mind you, electric nowadays, what we fly most of. They're very quiet, so. It has gone downhill. Try and get the panning right so I don't make you feel giddy. Sometimes I feel giddy when I look at the when I'm editing, you know. Oh, very nice. I won't show you what that graffiti says there. It is amazing what goes through some people's mind. I won't go around in case it comes in camera shot. Hopefully we haven't already got it. Just going to say there was a bit like Alan Scrapyard, but it's not far enough over. Must be one of the works. Private road. Go away, we don't want you. But it's a public footpath, so we're alright. Couple of gates to get past. They did come up on bike. I can't remember whether I've been up on bike. I might have been. Looks like somebody's been doing a bit of work on chassis. I hope squirrel. Tree rat, as they call them. I can't remember what this place used to be. I don't know whether there was a coalman up here or something like that. It's like skip hire jobby. Bits of skip hire, air suspension units. I spent a few bob on it, but we won't pan over here. We get our first view of Winsham. We've got some mould, what's names on the left there, some corn grinders, you know what farmers used to have during the 40s and 50s. Oh, it's Bob Roberts' scrapyard, of course, yes, aye. Aye. It's an angle you don't normally see again, isn't it? It's like a little stable there for Trigger. Or silver. Hi-ho, silver, away. Bit easier going underfoot now. Bit of road mending stuff. I don't suppose it's adopted. It don't matter if you're on the main road or on here. You're not much difference, is there? I'm happy to report they've done some trimming on Carey Park, you know, where I used to say it was you couldn't see off the pathway because trees had grown up. Last time we were here they cut a big swathe of the young stuff that was growing, cut it down, and it's you can have a bit of a scan out, but they're growing up like Billy-o again, you know. One-arm monster over there. Bit of a lake. I always wondered like this bit of patch of ground here, what story it could tell. I wouldn't mind go over that with my metal detector. And this one left here. Wonder if we find any of Margaret's pennies she lost as a nipper. She'd be sending ransom demands for them. I want my penny back. Has it got the Queen's head on it? It's mine. Diddly-dee. Mag will tell us what this field was called, no doubt. Probably Dairy Field or something like that, I seem to remember. Mag saying something about one of the places being called in Dairyfield. Oh, there's what's her name's pit. I used to go fishing there. Well, drowning maggots for me, like I told you today, you know. I tell a lie, I did catch some up at the other one, which costs a fortune to join. Now I had some nice tension up there. You know. But, a nice little birds here fluttering about. Don't see them in our garden. That'd be a nice view from there, wouldn't it, in summertime? Back of Mag's house there, where she used to live. Let's have a little zoom in and she'll point it out, no doubt. I'll do a bit of a scan from right to left. Try and go slow so we don't you got a white one coming up. I don't think it's that one. You see that next group of white ones? It's either them or them grey ones where she used to live. And that there, and that row of trees come edge, that was a railway I was talking to myself, battery had gone. I charged it up earlier on, I know, so I was saying this is an old gate here. Couple or three doggies. Just said a word with a chappie about them little doggies, you know, jumping up at me. Not jumping up, you know, but he said, oh, they're looking for food. He said, everybody they meet here, they're hoping somebody got a tidbit early, you know. We're a bit closer now, I can see a bit better. So we've got big gardens, haven't we? Got less gardens. There's a bit more of wet in the ground. I often wondered where that was a scrap round. Chuck's coming back, they must have had enough. Right, we'll call it for this section. Come down straight line now and cross the New Warrington Road and just come on to Carey. Ashton and Newman's flashes. An old bomber crashed down in the old we're in the war. Switch off for now. It's a bit dismal. A few sheep out there now. It's like it might be drying up a little bit, you know, growing a crust as it were. Got some GGs coming up. Not much to see. This is what you see most of the time going around the outside. Not so bad in winter, you get the occasional glimpse through the trees. But, still along the New Warrington Road yet. We're starting to bend round to the reach in a minute, away from the noise and what have you. It should become a little bit quieter. It's like I've had some sort of vehicle down here. Of course, potholes and all that. You have to dodge them when you're on bike. So far round now, we're just bending away from New Warrington Road. Just beyond those trees is the Clock Face pub, and just there that's what used to be Irons and Deans tyre company now, but we should be coming up on a clear area in a minute, to the right anyway. Just past a volunteer parked up with his vehicle, chopping and trimming trees and what have you. Yeah, I'm getting ready for a brew. I'll have to start packing a flask, I think. Little one, I've got 2 or 3. I have to sort of used to have a nice little one, but I think it got a bit tatty. Thing with these new ones, they tend to last a bit now, don't they? You know, not having that glass bulb inside and what have you. Stainless now. Here we go. So I used to do a bit of moaning. What's new? I remember this totally different when it was just lime beds. Lime settling beds as they call them. It was all much, seemed a lot higher, you know, banks fell away proper on both sides and you just come down with scramblers and that. Like a thump. That's it, get you on an even keel. A bit boggy. But if you look down here now, see they've done a lot of work and drop them trees back so you can get a fair old view for a good few hundred yards. steam pipes that left there. A bit grey and miserable, but hey, I thought a lot of like me walking around here this morning. I can tell we are waddling. Have a good waddle, ain't like it. You can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? And have I got plenty to laugh at? Never short of stuff. That's what my brothers say anyway. I think they're slightly biased. You say Babby had a family and how bossy I am. I don't know. Comes from working in a factory and filters down, you know. As I say working there, wash my mouth out. 53 years was enough. You wanted me to go back? Can you come back? We're a bit shorter. They said I do think so. It's not easy now, you just can't go back and lick a stamp and put it on. You have to be a subcontractor and have all insurance. It cost me about 500 quid for earn about a couple hundred, you know. Well, I'm glad I didn't stay on. I was thinking about it, but my body had had enough mauling and lifting heavy castings and messing with 10 and 15 ton pumps, and they weren't all that big. Some used to be very tiny jobbies, bit in your hand, you know. That was the range. My nephew works, he took my job, he's taken it up very well, very clever lad. Used to work at Littler's and he's really taken to it. Goes out on site and everything now. He's a cracking lad. But, no thank you. You know, like getting up in the morning and think to yourself, what am I going to do today? And nobody telling you, nobody ordering you. I looked at right. Where we come from when we started the clearing, that gate. Remember to pan slowly. Coming to a viewing point down here shortly. Definitely getting ready for a brew now. Must have done a mile or two. I've got a retread on my boots. Not so bad on here, but when you do a lot of road walking they soon wear out. And brushed. I've got an old pair at home, honestly. They were originals and they were like carpet slippers. You know, they'd worn to your feet, but the heels had worn down. A right wedge on them. I should get them done, really, take them down, and you can send them away and get them done, but I don't know what the cost is. You know, because I suppose with your foot sweating, if you've got smelly feet, mine don't, they smell of roses. Honest. Oh dear. And you know, they're probably not safe to put on now. Hey dear. Should have a warning sign on them. Here we are. Now last year I put some seeds in. I'm not a gardener. If it doesn't grow on its own and look after it, then you've got no chance. Anyway, I popped some in and I'll keep my eye open for them. And I put them near this viewing place here. They were yellow, blue and multicoloured quake guapelas. I haven't forgot. Great guaplers are still there, they're all just asleep. There we are, that's a viewing place. At least you can see something now. You know, got some nice winter shots there from last year. And down there, just there, let's remember, where's that post? About there I planted some. And there's some across here. So these will be close relatives. That's Marbury Road down yonder. See the fence? And I don't know which way to go, whether I might, probably will. I'll probably walk the road and come up Old Warrington Road. I'm getting a bit weary now. Oh, but I'll keep going a bit longer. 200 or 300 yards, you know. But now we're alright. I've not been out for a while, so I got my muscles back up. Done a bit of cycling here and there, but not much. I was turning flabby, more flabby than what I used to be. When you're not working and pulling and ramming, it's a slow process. Your muscle mass goes, and you know, once you stop, all like that sounds like a helicopter. So you've got to keep active. None of sit there, and I promised myself it was that's what we're going to do, and I did exactly the opposite. Oh no, it's a plane going on. It's the turbines I can hear coming off Manchester. I know, yeah. You're up in, oh there it is. Just caught a glimpse. You might get a glimpse in a minute. Keep your eyes open. There he is, see? Oh heck, I bet they're going to be in sunshine in a bit. And Tassie Dobley. I don't like it too hot. And one was toast now, I've been walking. It's a bit nippy when I set out. That's the other viewing point there, look. But them just don't get down this end. We'll go and angle left here. I normally go further up and turn left when I'm on bike, because they don't put a cycling up and down the place. You just give you, excuse me, just give you steps. And they're not very good for my old knees as it is. I'll have to go into my single step jobby. It's true, you know, you go back to when you were a baby. I'm not looking forward to nappies. That's it. There we go, Marbury Road. This is the new bridge. It's not the one I remember as a kid. We used to come adventuring up here. They replaced it some years back. And the Milky River as was. You can still see it when you get up Lostock. Oh, get my leg over. Ooh. Yeah, alright duckies, I won't hurt you. Wow thing. That island in the middle there is built up. Remember that forming? Good trees growing up on it and everything. There's one thing about getting old is you see the changes over your lifetime, you know. People like Meg was saying, you know, you know a lot about this, that and t'other. It's just that through like Meg does, I know, she's come up with a lot of good stuff. And John Cattle and Alan, they're all got memories stored up because of the years, and that's what we try and pass on as we go around. I mean, some might not be interested. It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. As I've said in the past, Northwich has lived so many lives. It changes so much. The Northwich of today, if my dad come back, he'd have a job find out where he is. And the old girl, you know, they'd be lost apart from probably road like this, you know. But I remember coming down here in them days. You can go down here, past where I see that sign in the distance. Let's have a look what we're filming. And you used to be able to turn right, and it was a railway track, an old railway track. And I've driven across that years back. You could get across and come down here. This one on the right takes you to past the tip, what passes for tip now, and brings you out of the gates at Carey car park. That's Carey Park proper. I tried pinch this bike once, but it won't go very far. I tried to get on it, blinking at it, I tell you what, it's high up. No chance of getting a leg over. No. Right, should we go that way or should we go that way? We'll keep to the right, and when we meet any traffic, we're done. Lots of good memories on there, scrambling. Mainly to the right, that's where we mainly went. On this right hand side here, where they dumped all the rubbish when it was a proper tip. Right, I'm going to knock her off. Put my glove on and get the camera stored, and it's a bit easier walking. We'll see you when we've edited it. Dinky doo.